screen. Remember to like the live as soon as you enter. Well, show some love by just giving us a thumbs up. Show some love by just giving us a thumbs up. Remember to give us a thumbs up. So I'm just checking in on each and every one of you. How was your evening? How was your day? How's it going with you? Topic this afternoon. Sometimes you have to just encourage yourself. And we're going to be looking at that this evening. Sometimes you really have to just go ahead and encourage yourself. Like nobody else can really do that for encourage you. So you have to just make up your mind. Say, "Oh, encourage myself." More while you're alone, even today. Even for example, on the live right now, me alone there. There was one person here and the person gone, but what am I gonna do? Just want to play some music and encourage myself. Fun, you know. Finding me, especially when you've had one of those kind of days where you just you can't bother. You just want ready for this throw in the towel. Frustration from every angle, and it just stress you out, and you just feel like yo, can't deal with this. I'll just give up. You have to just encourage yourself. So you're gonna be here with me for a little bit. Pick up yourself. Good luck adventures. Bless up, brother. Man, thank you for being a part of the live stream. As I was saying, sometimes even when you're not seeing nobody on the live stream, too, you have to just encourage yourself. You go through the whole day and everything just stress you out, and you just feel like you want to throw your hands in the air, bro. But realistically speaking, you can't do that. You have to just find a way to just bounce around that and just get by. So I kind of the vibes I'm in this evening. Even if I'm alone there, you know, just go and hold my vibes same way, bro. Because you have to just take care of the headspace. And realistically speaking, mental health is most important than anything else. So even if we are run a channel and we are doing what we feel like we want to do by putting out great content, you have to make sure so you take care of mental health at the same time. Because when you take care of the mental health, you take care of the physical health as well. That's one of them things that's so you know. Just a whole of meds with whomever passes through this evening. You see me? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead also and just share the link in case I get company. I'm gonna drop the link as well just in case I get company and somebody that probably wanna come upstairs or something. You never really know. You see, good luck. Some people never understand the levels of that thing, and them not understand. You go through the 9 to 5, you do the 9 to 5, and you do YouTube, and a lot of people don't even understand. Say after YouTube, there is a thing called life, real life, where you have to deal with. There's a thing called real life where you have to focus on, bro. And it's a killer that because guess what now? A lot of us use YouTube as our escape. We use YouTube as our escape, so YouTube now take off our mind off of all of the real things that take place around we. But then guess what now? You see when it come down to the wire and you really have to focus back on the bills and focus back on the child and everything or the children, house matters, food, everything. It become overwhelming if you're not careful. And may I try to encourage somebody this afternoon that if you don't really grab a hold of yourself, it can get away from you. You have to know once you find that you start going to that depressive state, now you have to grab yourself. You have to grab yourself. Because if you don't careful, you're going to lose yourself. And the worst thing is when you throw your hands in the air and reach to the point where you don't care anymore. At the hardest place that to be at, when you don't care anymore. Several things where you can do to you. If you want to walk, come out of the yard sometime, go walk out. Just get away from that existing situation where what I am. And so I go good look. While you have to let go of the environment that is being a bother to you. Because you see, you're in the same space over and over again, and it has stress you out. And you turn are the problems. You do something else in the household, are the problems same way. So guess what? More while the easiest thing you could ever do for yourself is just take up yourself and go walk out, man. Come out of the yard. If you have a vehicle, take your time and just drive, go somewhere, go sit down and look on some water, or run, or go listen to two birds that chirp or something. But nothing no wrong with spending time by yourself. You see some people always are shun that and I say, oh, me nah pick up yourself, Eileen, I see you. Bless your heart. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. Some people are say, oh, me I deal with my stress and me not share my stress with nobody. No. It's good for you find somebody to where you can reason with, but not no wrong. If you can't find nobody, find a little one corner, man. Go sit down, man, and just meds. Read your Bible if you have to read your Bible. And just spend some time with you. Because you see the value of your own company, you now get that back if you lose yourself. Remember me tell you. And some of we always find so many things, brother, to do. Yeah. Good luck says in the comment section. People need to learn self love. My biggest problem, they don't love themselves, bro. They don't love themselves. They don't know how to love on themselves. They don't know how them can comb up the ear nice, put on a nice shirt and look in the mirror and say, yo, you know, say you look good. You handsome enough. You have a buzz here. That's you encouraging yourself, right? That's all. You know what I mean? Everything a cave down around you, but watch out. In the midst of all of that, you still treat yourself right. Somehow good look. We work the whole month. And not even to take up yourself and say, go buy one, go buy one little box food or go buy a ital something, go buy something nice where you not have to cook on there in the kitchen 24 seconds, but just go treat yourself. So I wouldn't know nothing about that, brother. It's just work. And murmur. Take some time to treat yourself. Buy a new shirt, you know, buy a new shoes. Sometimes we wear the same broke down shoes the whole year. And because we mean to ourselves, we never make it we point at duty to say, yo, say, we can buy one nice little pants. The pants here look good, we don't do that. And as a result of that, we're shortchanging our own self. Enough time we do that. Eileen says in the comment section, yes, when you get occupied by other things, you tend to have a different look on the problems. It's true. It's true. And then another thing to Eileen is that when you're faced with the problem, when it's right there, you can't deal with the problem because the problem is affecting you. It's affecting your immediate situation. And then you know I go try to deal with the situation while it hot and while you hot. You know what gonna happen? You're gonna add more fire to the problem and cause a bigger issue. You understand? But you see when you do that thing where you step away from the issue for a little bit, yeah man, self love is important, bro. When you step away from the situation for a little bit and you just never think about the issues, you just go on a focus on just relaxing. I guarantee you will always find solutions that are better than dealing with it at the same time. Hey, what's up? What's up, Riri? You alright? That's my goddaughter right there. That's real. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm talking about a very nice topic this afternoon, Riri. I'm talking about sometimes you have to just encourage yourself. And what do I mean? Like sometimes you really go through some situation. As Good Luck Adventures say, you have to just love on yourself. You have to love on yourself. You have to treat yourself better than you expect anybody else to treat you. Because nobody can love you as good as you loving yourself. And if you know how to love yourself, then guess what gonna happen? You will be able to love others easily. And that's one of the most important things. You'll be able to love other people easily. And that's where we fall short a lot of the times because mother never show you love, father never show you love, auntie and uncle never show you love. So you don't really know how to really appreciate or even accept the value of even loving on yourself. You don't know how to really even take care of your own self. It's just like whatever for you. You just go as you please and do whatever as you please. Hey Cody. Hey Tasha Timely Thoughts. Welcome TTT Triple T. Glad to have you over here. The link is pinned if anybody would like to come upstairs and just share your own perspective on the topic. Sometimes you have to just encourage yourself. Feel free to join me upstairs. It's not one of those regular lives where we just a chat. Share we share together this evening. Because the reason why me even have this live stream, I can tell you this much. I personally has gone through one of those stages since day all day. I've been just uh, as my son that did say, one of them feeling that we just not care much, but just miserable and melancholy, just down. Because there are a lot of things that are going on right now where never YouTube worthy. You don't really want to talk about certain things, you know? But it's a lot of things going on, and if you don't really step away from it, it can have an impact. So this is my outlet this evening. If I just go up on YouTube so that spending time with you guys more actually end up walking away from this live stream feeling better than how I started. Because I tell you, I've been miserable all day. And one of the worst kind of miserable is when you're actually miserable all day to the point where you're not even a snap. You don't snap at people. You reach to the point where you just go quiet. And I think that's one of the worst stages you could ever go to. Thank you for passing through, Suzanne. I feel like one of the worst stages you could have ever go through when you become so stressed and depressed that you go quiet. Yeah, yeah. And I really that reached me today. See, a lot of people don't understand like YouTube. They're like, oh yeah, Jay says that him always a smile and him always this and him always that and he's always happy. But there's real life. We do go through a lot. We do go through a lot because after we turn off the computer and we turn off the screen, after we turn off the computer and we turn off the screen, realistically speaking, we have life to contend with. And I really that to reach me right I know where the cup does full. So I'm spending the evening with you guys. Just want to vibe, you know, and who can and if you want to cheer me up, you can cheer me up. If I'm cheering you up, you can cheer me up. We just want to vibes together and I spend some time and see if I can just clear my head. Yeah. For real, Cody, you know. We've been there, we done that, we've been through a lot, you know. Thank you for the 6 people who are here right now. Appreciate it. Um Eileen says, bro, everyone is having a bit of that life is a struggle. But the Lord, I know that you're giving me a positive quote right there. Oh, but me know for a fact still say the Lord of it. CDE, big up yourself, bro. Yeah, having one of them kind of evenings at CDE where feeling a little bit stressed and thing, but what am I gonna do, bro? I can't kill up myself over it, so I just use YouTube as my outlet to just come and just spend some time with people who we can just reason with, you know what I mean? We just try for just offload all of this feeling and just go and spend some time with all of these wonderful people, you know? Play some music in the background and go and build a vibes. Yeah. Hey Susan. Susan is saying hello to CDE. Bless up CDE, says Susan. Yeah man. It's true. I was saying, if anybody wants to come upstairs, you can always join me upstairs. Good luck adventure says, never allow struggles of life to struggle you. I don't know lie, bro. I don't lie, no. That's the reason why I decide for this not soak it up and allow it to overwhelm me, but instead just come and just relax and just spend some time and chill out with people who I believe care. You know. CDE Tasha Time Thought saying hello to you. Tasha Time Thoughts also saying hello to Susan. So hello Susan, says Tasha Time Thoughts. She's also saying hello to Eileen as well. Yeah man, a real way, bro. You can't allow the struggles of life to really get you down them kind of ways, and that's the reason why you have to reach to that point. Good luck, Tasha Z is saying hi too. You have to reach a point now where you realize that nobody now will pull you up. So what you have to do, you have to reach down, deep down inside, and pull up yourself as well. And I think that's something that is real. Good luck says the struggle real, but never allow it to get the best of you. It's true. You can't allow the struggle to get the best of me, bro. Easy, I'm not gonna sit down here so and tell nobody say, yo, the easiest thing, you can get by it. No. Because I would be lying to you and I would not lie to myself at the same time. Easy. And I have this thing for the bro. But realistically speaking, if you reach so far, you can reach through it down. Thank you for the share out, Tasha. I appreciate the share out, Tasha. Time and thoughts. Encourage yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You have to push through it. As I said before, the link is pinned. If nobody want to join me upstairs, you can come reason. It's a good look. Eileen is saying, hey, blessings to you, my sister. To you, Tasha. Like up the live as you come in, guys. Just show some love. Like up the live. I don't know about nobody else, but you ever reach a point where you just feel like you're ready to just give up? I not really reached this yet, but I know people were really go down the road there. Like, ready to give up. Them just can't bother no more. And that's why when you hear some people talk on something sometimes, you really have to check your levels. Because yeah, some people are go through some real stuff. I not say my problem is bigger than anybody else's problem, But at the same time, I not say mine is less than anybody else's problems either, because when me can angle you might not be able to angle it. And I've always been the type of person where me can wall out, me can wall mine. Me can wall mine. I'm gonna make it get to my head. But there are times when the cup full and there's nothing else so you can do more than just blow it off. Yeah. Run a real way, man. You have to encourage yourself. Alright, 5 comments in the comment section. Let me jump in the comment section real quick. Alright, Kodia says. What's that? Alright, good. We'll need more comments on 5 there, so. Alright, Kodia says sometimes to how I feel I have to ask God if He has abandoned me. Then that's what I talk about, Kodia. All struggles are hard no matter what, says Good Look. All struggles are hard no matter what. Oh, no matter how small it is. It's tough, it's rough, it is depressed. Yeah, man. That's true. It's rough, man. I can tell you, it's a lonely place. But as Tasha Timely Thoughts rightfully say, you have to learn to pray through it. You have to just learn to pray through it. Tasha says, I know it's a cliche to say, but it is the truth. We have to just breathe and pray and trust God for the manifestation of better. That's true. That's true. Good Luck says, to the point of giving up. I think it's segueing from the last comment. To the point of giving up, we are all we have all stand up at that line at some part of our, yeah man, that's true. At some part of our life, man. Everybody go through that state the way you're just ready for just throw in the towel and just say, yo, I can't deal with this life no more. I can't deal with the pressure no more. And as them always say, pressure bust pipe. Realistically speaking, sometimes I really feel like say pipe or bust because the only thing left is someone we do is just walk up and down like a clean clothes madman. But as for me, I'm not gonna do that. I rather come on YouTube and I sit down and all the mates we do now, we talk it out and we laugh if little joke crack and we all are reasoning. And as I say, at the end of it all, you sigh a relief and you feel better. You know? Me and God dry now a little corner and me and him go reason and we feel better. Or me take music feet and me go sing one song or write one song or something and me feel better. I just write this right there. You have to find an outlet. Because this is not just about me this afternoon, you know. It's about us. You have to find an outlet where you just let it out of your system and not just any outlet, a positive outlet as a matter of fact. You just get it out of your system. Just inhale, hold it, and then let it out. You know, just hold it for a little while and just let it all out. That we have to do. We have to learn for that. And if you keep doing that a couple times, I guarantee you, it's either you'll cry or you're gonna just smile at the end of it because you'll feel much better. You'll feel much better. Eileen says, "True talk, Tasha. Him alone, but the enemy is throwing darts so hard." Yeah, true. More while you feel like say you're overwhelmed. I'm not lie. Problems are come from left. Problems are come from right. Come from center. And then the next thing about it is this: if you're not somebody where readily talk your business to everybody, it even harder. And if you're not somebody where look for handouts, that even make it worse. So you got your issue and you struggle through it same way because you know want nobody get the impression say you look for something or yeah beg something or whatever. But realistically speaking, sometimes a big yeah big you just need somebody to understand say you need help as well. You know? Hard. It hard. I'm me talk right now and I'm being very emotional right now. I feel a lot of emotion right now because I know me alone face them kind of struggles here. I know there are other people out there right now where them I go through it, them I go through it even worse than me, yo. There are some people out there where not even a meal, not got them out in such a long time. But them still a push on and them still a go. I was having a discussion earlier, me and Triple T. Me I talked to her earlier and me bring up the fact that a lot of the times people see you going to work 24/7s and them think everything is alright with you. But the saddest part is when the month end come, every single piece of dollar out of that money already accounted for. So you can't even use nothing for and nothing extra. It just have to go towards that. So instead of bringing you out of the rubble, you're still at square one. You're still right back at square one because guess what? You only hold yourself over until the next month. And it's hard because if you tell people sometimes they don't understand. You'll never understand because what when you go out, when you come out of your house, you look good, you smell good, you treat yourself good because you understand how to take care of your aesthetics. But if you should have did check the levels, one bottle of water you drink the whole day because that are the only $100 you did have where you could afford. And sometimes and even that you have a buckle and you fill it with some water. Nobody don't know if a spring water you drink the whole day. It done before you receive it. Yeah, but you see, ask and ask and it shall be given is one in a Betty Bow. But then there are times when the waiting period is a long time. Yeah. The wait the waiting period are the long are the long part, you know. So of course ask. But during the asking, yeah, go through it. And then the worst part about it now is that in going through it, that's where the depression come in because what you know. You go through the depressive state then, Eileen, because you have the need and the need to take care of now. But then you have to wait in order to take care of the need, and that is the hardest part because you have the need right now. Me know, and as a Christian as well, me know what the Bible says, and I believe it wholeheartedly. But I can tell you, and I'm nothing easy for do. For those believe, say yes, you ask for it and it shall be given. Sometimes it comes suddenly, but sometimes there's a waiting period, and that are the hardest part. That waiting period, especially when you're hungry. But you know, me glad for God never give you more than what you can bear. So even if you have to drink a bottle of water, drink your water and ease yourself. Yeah, you have to drink your water and ease yourself, Eileen. Mm, yeah. As I said before, the link is pinned, guys. So if anybody want to come up and spend some time upstairs with me and keep me company, me grateful. Yeah. I have to just learn to stay positive. Cause the next thing to the wickedest thing is when you're getting in your own head, man. When you start tell yourself all sort of things where never even did it. You tell yourself all sort of something when even exists. And then you start believe it over time because you keep telling yourself it over time. So you start believe the nonsense now. And you know what? It start dictate to your life. Eileen says, I can tell you about it, Jay. I break down at work a couple days looking at how I work so hard and the struggle is standing in front of me. Then that we are talking about this evening. You work so hard and you can't find headway. You work so hard and when certain little personal needs arise, you can't even stretch a little extra to touch that. You understand? Because it's just not there. And it puts you now under a lot of pressure. I'll try to figure it out, especially if you have children to take care of. That make it worse because when you can just brush things aside and don't eat nothing, you can't do that where a pitney is concerned. You have to feed them. Mm. Yeah. You have to feed them. You have to look Bowden. You have to make sure so them alright. You have to pay the bills. You have to make sure say the house alright, the house in order. And the Bible tells us still, it said tomorrow is promised to no man. But realistically speaking, we have to learn to plan for tomorrow, even though we can't see it yet. Thank you for the 5 people who are here. Really appreciate you passing through. Just like up the live as soon as you enter. Bro, I mean asking someone and we are not to be too proud to ask you in who you should ask, ain't it? No. Me understand that because old people always say you can't get help if you don't open your mouth. Me get that. But the thing about it is this too. Sometimes you would like for people actually just look on and say you're in a need and openly help you. Let them offer. Let me be the person to say, hey, all right, cool. I'm really grateful for your offer, but because it might surprise you as your one good deed for the day too. Me not say you have to take it upon yourself and not give, and you don't really understand the nature of somebody's situation. But as Cody rightfully said right now, pride is dead for me. Yeah, you have to get to that point where you're not afraid to really ask either. But and not everybody too you can comfortable and ask. I have some people where you ask them and them take it right back and hit you in your face. So I understand the two sides of the coin right there. So you know, thank you for the 6 people who are on the live right now. Fully appreciate you. 100% appreciate the company. Yeah, man. Let's turn this into the best live we ever have on the channel here. Like up the live. Make sure give us a thumbs up on the live so that other persons who might be going through what I am going through right now can actually hear positive things in them system. When we do lives, nowadays we get the understanding. We know how the lives for ourselves, we have the lives for the 10 million people the future where I have a problem and need that encouragement. And then I go book up on a channel like my channel and find encouragement. So that's the reason why I always try to stay positive. If anybody who's been following my channel for a while now, you realize me not do nonsense for my channel. I don't do nonsense for my channel because you never know who for life you touch, you never know who you impact. So I always try to stay positive, try to just keep it real. Even when me personally are dead, try to keep it real. Because what? Somebody have to be there for you. Somebody have to be there with a kind word. Somebody have to be there for remind you, say, hey, you can come out on top. Yeah. See, the Cody says, I've been ridiculed a lot, especially by family members. Oh, Cody, me can tell you, family members are one of the worst monsters in some cases. God bless the family members who actually stick with you. You have some family members, some real legit family members where ride or die, them stick with you through your struggles, them go through it with you. But then you have some pompous people who are proud and them feel like say, oh, I'm better off than this person. I don't know what this person is doing with their life. And them try to denigrate you and say all sort of things and bring you down. But happy for them. You can't vex with them, you're happy for them, big them up. Salute man, I'm glad for you, man. I'm glad say things could have worked out in your favor that you're alright. But you will never find somebody like Jay says dependent on family. Of course, no ask if me need to ask. But if me not really, really, really need to go out on a limb and say nothing, I'm good. Not that I have a problem, because I have a nice family. I have a good family, but me now put myself out of my way. Because all me see family, me believe, say, family should be so close that if I'm hurting, you're supposed to stay where you don't feel it. And reach out to me and check in on me and say, hey, Jay, what's happening with you? How have you been? What would you know? Oh, I sent something for you. Unlimited media. The struggle is real, bro. Really real. I got through it, brother, but the right thing I'm gonna say is that me I got through it, me not stay. Even the Bible itself say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. It may say, yea, though I sit down in the valley of the shadow of death, or yea, though I stop and I use myself in the valley. He say, yea, though I walk through. So the right way is for us keep going through, no? That's all we are doing out here, so we are go through. I got through. I got through. Alright. Eileen says, yeah, you today I was on the road, no money. But still I buy a mentally ill man a lunch and I felt so good. Alright, that's right there. Give out of your nothing, man. Any day learn how to give out of your nothing. Them can't hold you back. They can't hold you back because you're giving out of your nothing. And God reward you for them thing there. You see? Kodia says most time are strangers that reach out and support me. I couldn't say it better, Cody. A strangers sometimes really reach out to you and love you unconditionally. And you wonder how the closer people them to you. How the closer people them to you name and support you. No disrespect to my family, When me just start YouTube, man, no, me ain't no support for none of them. When they have no support, in a lot of part, I see people start come around and welcome them with open arms because they're my blood. And you love on them, and you treat them kind, and you treat them nice. And you look, you just show love. Yeah. And me kind of segue to another little thing. You see, when you go through your situation, yeah, soon come to your comment, Tasha, because I true that when you're going through your situation, if somebody offend you, if somebody hurt your feelings, don't treat them indifferently. And I had to learn that recently. Love them in the same way you would have loved them if they never did do nothing. Because you were not the one who did anything to them. They were the ones who made the decision to be offensive to you. An offense is something that is given. And it means if you're giving me something, then I can take it. Or I can choose not to take it. So if you're giving me an offense, I can choose whether or not I take offense to what you're saying. And I can tell you right now that when you actually get to the point where you are not affected by the offense that people throw at you, that person in turn turns around and said, Jano, say, me always a style JR, me always a style Eileen, and Eileen just not retaliate. Eileen, boy, she different. And you know what happened over time? Them come right round. Right round. Full circle. Tasha says, Tasha says, God will always send the right people to bless you. It is never easy to put, it's never easy, but go through. But Jesus has, but Jesus has to be our rock and our crutch in times like these. Right, there, Tasha. Right, there. Cody says, yes, it is so amazing that people that God used to help you. Eileen says, careful how we entertain strangers. They can be angels, Cody, a girl. All right, I Bible that right. That's all. Bible tell me that. Tasha says, God know who to send sometimes. Sometimes a stranger alone. Him can send because sometimes when a family, the whole world will know. Sure. Right, that's all. Big up yourself, Sushi family. Appreciate you, girlfriend. Thank you for passing through, Sushi. Blessings to the chat, says Sushi. True that, Tasha, says Eileen. Yeah, man, that's true. You got through your struggle. And if them ever be the ones to help you, them tell Tom, Susie, and Andrea. And trust me, once it reach to Susie, trouble did it because Susie I go tell Samantha and Samantha I go tell the other one and the other one I go tell the other one and then you name them in a round table. All because of some family members who just can't keep them mouth. You're going through your struggle, and the struggle that you're going through is not for public advertisement. But guess what? You have to learn to encourage yourself. I'm not saying now that you need to be at a place where you avoid and abandon yourself from people, but I'm saying when there's no one at all, you have to reach to a point where you can pick yourself up when you find say you lose yourself. Real way. You have to get that ability to kick yourself, to kickstart yourself. Because sometimes when you look from left to right, you look east, west, north, and south, and you can't find nobody. And you're dead inside because you just wish somebody would have just reach out to you and ask you what's going on. You wish somebody would have care for you enough to actually touch base with you and say, hey, say, me there, so my mind just run on you. What happened with you? You wish somebody does check up on you, but did this sometimes the way you gotta do. You deal with that. You have to learn to tell yourself that you get up, man. Get up out of that. Come out of that feeling, the brother. Come out of that feeling, the sister. Who you, man? You feel like say you're gonna make people walk up and down on you. Come out of that, man. Sometimes you have to serious and talk to yourself then when you're there. Yeah, man, a real way, man. You have to bad up yourself more while. You have to tell yourself, say, yo, I'm to you. You did this all ball. Stop it balling. Sound funny, but that's the truth. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to get to that place. Kodia says, "Can I tell you?" Sushi says, "You have to encourage yourself. Sorry, you have to encourage yourself. You can't depend on others." Eileen says, "Yes, bro. The Lord says He is our shepherd, right? That's all. You will lead us." Sushi says, "It is not everybody care. Some people say they are listening, but they don't care." Yeah, true. True. And will I be guilty of that too? Cause sometimes when some people will pour out them problems to you, in your mind you say, Jano, she can't stop talking no man. Me have this video, me have that video. Jano, you can't don't know man, me have something to do. Well, if you know some other they want to go do this and wow. Me have me dinner to go cook, you know. And me have the house to go clean up, you know. All that you're saying in your mind, but at the same time, that person is going down a path where them just need for offload. And them can't trust anybody enough for offload. So who them offload pan? Somebody who can give them great advice. You. But you are allowing yourself at that time to be emotionally unavailable. And one of the wickedest thing I could have ever do. Oh, by the way, Sushi, the link pin. If you want to come upstairs, you can come with a reasoning with me. Kind of feeling lonely at the top. So if you want to come up, you can come up, Sushi. Tasha Timely Thought saying hello to Sushi, saying blessings. Yeah, man, true. Everybody have so much dealing with, but just need to stop and listen. It's true. We make ourselves so busy sometimes, deal, help. And what I find interesting, Sushi, is that if you would only stop sometimes and really listen to the person, whatever the conversation is, it helps you too, It helps you because you might have walked that road there. You might have walked that. You might end up walk that same road later on, and you're gonna need somebody, and you can't find nobody, and you just rock back on the conversation where you and this person did have, because in the back of your mind now you remember say, yo, Tom Brown did I go through this last month, and this me tell Tom Brown, you just apply the same suggestions where you did tell Tom Brown, and two tools, you know what happened? You start feeling better. You start feeling better in yourself. Kodia says, in my situation, I feel that persons are tired of me. Yeah, people can never tire of you, Cody. It's never about being tired of you. Anytime you see people do that, them need to check themselves. Thank you so much, Nico Nice, for being over here. Nico Nice, we're talking about encouraging yourself. So if you want to come upstairs, Nico Nice, you can. All right? You're my solid friend in Nico, so come give me a strength upstairs. All right? We're talking about people going through hardship, going through some struggles, but you have to encourage yourself. You have to learn how to take care of you. And just to segue into that, I was telling everybody all ago the live, that's what I was experiencing today. I'm feeling a little bit better than earlier, but I'm a struggle that from morning where me just feel down and depressive and just low, because there are a lot of things that are going on in the background, but it's like you can't really pour out everything. You have to just pull out. So instead of walking up and down and just feeling crazy in the day, the best thing we could have do is just come on alive outside of my normal time. And that's what I reason with the family. See if we can help somebody in the process and end up helping myself. Feel a little bit better walking away from a live stream, feeling much better. Remember to like up the live as you come in, guys. Please. So we're talking about encouraging yourself. You have to encourage yourself. Foreign TT, bless up. Welcome, Foreign TT, to the live stream. Nico Nice says, oh, yes, we have to be realistic. Oh, sorry, really resilient. We have to be resilient. We have to roll with the punches and rumble with the bees. That's true. No joke. We have to do that. Have to learn to do that. And I guess the persons who are unable to do that are usually the ones where you see get knocked out of the game really early. I always say this is the thing: the soldier that sleeps is the first one to die. You have to stay woke. No matter the situation, you have to stay woke. Because if you ever fall asleep in your own situation, God help you. Yeah, God help you if you fall asleep. So back into the comment section. Tasha is saying blessings to Foreign TT. Nico Nice is saying sushi family, I'm here. How everything? Foreign TT is saying B. Blessings says Tasha Time Thoughts to Nico. Greetings to Tasha says Foreign TT. Sushi is saying Foreign TT bless up. And Nico says, I'll cry up there. No, you're not a cry, man. You're stronger than that. Come join me. Come join me. I know it's a lot, and I know what you've been through. In a sense, but you can come share with me. The link is pinned, so you can always just click the link and just join me upstairs. Nico, good. Just leaving work. I'm cold and miserable. Says Sushi. Ah, boy. Sushi, you always have an avenue for go home to, because you cuss out the man this morning. So that's why you know in a serious situation, Sushi. But we're not gonna draw for with drama from the group over here, so. Cause you go tell the man say I go burn him with a hot fork and all of that something there. So trouble did there. With a nice self. We hear about it, man. But the struggle is real. Yeah, laugh. You better go and go make it up to your husband, boy. You're burning with fork. I keep moving forward. I have a store now, so I'm doing something. Okay, no, I understand. I remember I was talking about we're talking about the store the other day over by Teflon. So I know what go on, man. But I true sometimes you have to raise up a man them when they go on like them idiot for true still, and likewise when your wife go on certain ways sometimes you have to really talk to her and say, hey honey, calm down. Let's chill. But no man, you did tell me say I ain't provoke you. But 7 people on the live right now. Grateful for the 7 people. Wanna see it? I start out the live and my name that smile. I know wanna make me a smile. That's what friends do. For the whole day me sad and I know wanna make me a smile. So I'm getting there. I'm in the back of my mind, I'm still reminded of the issues. But I'm getting there. Wanna make me a smile now, and that's a good thing. I'm feeling a little bit better. But we have to just push through, we have to keep it moving. So we're talking about encouraging yourself. Thank you, Sushi. Thank you, my darling. Yeah, man. Thank you for cheering me up. Thank you for asking me to cheer up. It's a must. It's a must. All right. However, without that brings more stress. True, because I have to stock it, which is another obstacle to overcome. But you see, let me tell you something, Nico. Nice. You've done the greater part of the whole thing. What you've done is have one foot in front of the other so far. Give me a second there. Mikkel, what have you done? Oh boy. When you have toddlers, you see, when you have toddlers is a hell of a thing. Mikkel, Mikkel, CJ, what did you do? Oh Jesus, the boy make a mess out there. So wanna see me talk about on the live? I can't deal with it. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Honestly, I'm just not gonna deal with that right now. All right. The subject is generally age sensitive. Example: at times, it is difficult for an adult to determine if their child is depressed. Some adults don't seek treatment, or they understand or try to understand what's going on. Yeah, man, not true. They don't. And you see, child depression, child depression are one of the hardest. Listen, I'm a teacher, and I've seen depressed children. Now, I've taught at the high school level and I've taught at the primary school level. And don't believe for a second that young children at the primary school level cannot be depressed. Some of them are carry some weight to bigger than their age. Yeah. Because when them come school and them enjoy the day of school and they come down near to the time to go home and they're looking and can and have to think about why when I go home I not have no dinner. Or when I go home I have to go feed cow them way down at the river and me have to go this and me have to go it hard. No, not I'm saying no, it's not a case where children not supposed to do chores and I believe in children doing chores, but as I say, age sensitive, as TT rightfully say, age sensitive. Them are going through some stress too. Some of them have some abusive parents who are busting their shut for nothing at all. You have a drunkard father, probably or a mother were abusive. And they know that once they leave school, which is their safe place, when they reach home, they will get it for nothing at all. How do you tell a child like that not to be stressed? How do you tell them not to be depressed? You can't. You can't find the right words to tell them for them to accept that. I'm going to the comment section. Toddlers, I tell ya, says Sushi. True, 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 Sushi. All right. Nico says, "Lol, you didn't see the miss yet. You didn't see the miss yet. You just heard." Yeah, yeah, Nico, that's true. But you see, I know him. You've ever watched the movie Dennis the Menace? My son makes Dennis the Menace look childish. Yeah. Dennis the Menace soft in comparison to my son, man. Him never mean nothing by it, but he always make a serious mountain of a mess out of anything. The other day, this boy sit down and have something, and this boy sit down and take a screwdriver and pull out every single one of the screw them and just last them. I can't say nothing. Maybe he's going to be an engineer. just pull up everything. And he's only 4. So you know what me I talk about. And just reach 4. But this man is a mess. But what can I say? I have to roll with the punches. Alright. A child can have everything at home and yet depressed. I've been there. I used to say, "Why are you depressed? You have no bills to pay," etc., etc., etc. Why? But the problems are really at school. That's our next issue as well. For people telling you, "Oh, you're ugly," and as I tell you, I go through that. I lived through that. When I was growing up, I had terrible acne. Talking about first farm, second farm, terrible, ugly, massive, big old bumps in my face. Very ugly. People used to call me sour sap nose and all of them stuff there. The children can be mean. And then when that no work, you hear tar baby in reference to my complexion. Tar baby and all sort of something and very disrespectful and just rude. Carry to me. Come give it. Thanks, Pops. Ah, boy, see? The simple things. The child is scared to biscuit, come give me from the lunch kit. See that? Because he knows we go war when we done, done it live. So I make friends. That's the type of person I talk about. But yeah, he used to call me all sorts of nicknames at high school. Terrible. And it affected me. I didn't want to go out in public. I didn't. If I didn't have to go to school, I wouldn't. I would find excuses because I was so hurt by the children, by my peers just being mean. And then I found an outlet because at that time none of them took the opportunity to really get to know me. I was just this ugly child with the big nose, and and in 7th grade I was just the tallest ugly boy, tallest black ugly boy, and I got through it till The last part of 8th grade, when somebody discovered that I could sing. And when them find out something I could have did sing now, everybody want me to sing now. They want me to sing. They want me to sing. So me not ugly again because me singing sound cute. And then it started building my own confidence. So I was always athletic. Me did always love sports, but me never ever participate because I was plagued with sickness as a child. I had mild rheumatic fever and asthma. Now anybody know nothing about rheumatic fever, you know what me talk about. Pain in my joints, 24/7, my knees them used to just go out. I'd be walking and my knees them just give way. So it was very painful to even just walk as a child growing up. Because I had that rheumatic fever. This is a story I've never really told anybody. But I struggled through it, I got through it. And my brother was also very athletic. My brother used to play football for the school, used to do track and field. But track and field was the thing for my brother. And this year in question, the coach had a trial. So this is me leaving 8th grade now. This is me September, October, November, December. Everybody knows the champs are in a December. Champs are in a March. So good boy said, all right, I'll join track and field. The first evening I went to track and field, me and my brother fight. Why? Because he might tell me something enough to come to training because I'm sickly. And I decided that no, I'll train because I had a point to prove. I have to prove myself so I can do it. And that boy grabbed me and give me some good lick and send me home. Because he's my bigger brother. And I ball all the way to the bus stop. I'm gonna go home. But the very next day, I hide and carry clothes in my bag and back at training. And then what me tail the next day, same way, I'm gonna go home. The third day, the coach saw. And by the time my brother was supposed to say anything to me, my coach stopped him and said to him, let me see what he can do. Don't send him home. Because my brother never saw me run either. Me just always a train with him because he was training. But he never really see me a sprint. He never see me go fast. And that first evening that I went to that training, me run left all of the boys and where the coach did that train all along. We're in my age bracket. Every single one of them. So much so that me run up on the coach, meaning he was running in the race as well. And I was right behind the coach. So coach couldn't believe it. Yes, of course, my chest did feel like it cave in when me done. Because as I said, I was asthmatic as a child. And the coach taught me how to really, do some little breathing exercises to help me recover faster, while going. And I saw now while me start doing track and field in a school now, I started becoming popular because I was quick. So, champs and popularity and going there and running for the school and whatever. People start recognize me. So all of a sudden now, I'm not ugly like that anymore. Everybody now want to be my friend. The ugly boy, the same ugly boy. But I can tell you the journey in between was a very depressive and lonely place. Very depressive and lonely where people were so disrespectful. Very disrespectful. But what are you going to do? Are you going to accept it? Or are you going to use it as a motivation to push? As I said before, I had a point to prove. I'm going to push through it. There are not many people can push through it. Yeah, some people them can't push through that. Once you hit them self-esteem, it done. They can't recover from that. What you gotta do? You have to help them along the way, same way. Anyway, comment section. Babies know how to soften your hearts. It's true. He knows how to soften the heart. And you know what? Sushi, I apologize as well. Because he actually go clean the mess. I saw him cleaning the mess a while ago. So him know say he was gonna be dead. DAED dead. But him take them up and him clean up. And carry the biscuit come give me. So but Kids, man, trust me, them special. Foreign TT says, today it is called bullying. Back then, we had to put up with that insensitive kid in the class that made me tough during some school days. Yeah, man. Fighting is something that me didn't even start adapt to, because the mere fact that my brother was popular in high school, um, say him did have a point for prove as well physically, where people always a try for war with him and whatever, whatever, whatever. So the old adage where them say can't catch quack, you do what? You're catching shot. So while I was in 9th grade, my brother was in 11th grade. So you know what happened now when me leave 9th grade now and got 10th grade? 10th grade? No. When me hit 9th grade, my brother leave high school. So everybody know we did want a war with my brother decides so they want a war with me. So it's either you get tough or you get beat up. And I had to. Hey TT. TT is my daughter, everybody. So hi TT. What's up, mama? How was school? So yeah, man, I had to learn to stand up for myself. Had to. Cody says, that's Rhea J. She's always sitting beside me, waiting for her tablet. I'm trespassing on. As I put it down, she took it up. So I go. Raider. When? Which one of them, Cody? Because I was looking for that episode and I didn't see it. Which one? What's the name of the school again? Let me see if I can go online and go watch it back. And did they win? Another thing to foreign TT. You see, we as adults, it's not just the kids, but some of us we are extensively immature because a lot of us behave like these children too. The bullying behavior, even in the workplace, we experience it where some people believe like them are run the show. They're the surrogate boss, if you understand what I mean. Substitute boss. Because they are always trying to push you around. And always I tell you how to do things, and always I tell you how to do that. And when you check the levels, poor soul, they don't even know what they do. Some of them don't have a clue. Because sadly, you come in at the business and two twos are you end up of your train them. But yet still, but yet still. There are some immature adults. Sushi says, so true. I just don't get it. It's true. There are some adults who behave like pitney. Yeah, well, right, that's so them can't bully you. Me speak up for my rights. It's true. You have to learn to speak up for your rights. You have to learn to stop them in their tracks. Yeah. Even at all costs. Sometimes the circumstances force you to recede, especially when you check the culture of the place. If even with me, sometimes I sometimes I find it hard to even approach my boss. I'm telling you about my personal boss now. Because she's very stern. But the thing about it is this. If you really scratch the surface hard enough, she's a nice person. She does rough. You know what I mean? So I the same thing, but you have, and I'm not talking about my workplace now, in general, you have some people, and I've worked in different outlets where it's just all about bullying, and you have to just know yourself and know what you're about and why you're in the company in the first place and what you're going to contribute. But as you rightfully say, you have to get to a point where you just not taking a check from nobody. All right, so Scodia says she's telling you that Radar was on it. No, unfortunately, they didn't. The school is Waterford Primary School versus Knox Junior. I think I saw that match in passing. I think I was busy, but I did see that match. I'm gonna check it out again. We used to say we used to say about that particular employee, who didn't put you in charge, right? That's all. Who didn't put you in charge? Eh? Who gave you all of that authority to actually come and try to be a boss over all of us? You're not even a supervisor, much less. So who gives you the opportunity? The thing about it is foreign TT. Let me tell you straight up. A lot of people, if you put power in their hands, you see their true character. And I've always said that. If you put power in the hands of certain people, you will see their true character. Reason being, the horns come out when you put power in their hands, because they've always wanted to bully somebody. They've always wanted to speak down to somebody, but they've never had the opportunity to do so. But if you ever give them power, no matter how little the power is, maybe it's supervisor of the day for the day, just saying, maybe it's just supervisor of the day, and you're frightened to see how all these people actually behave. Hey, Tasha Tammy Thoughts. Tasha Tammy Thoughts is saying hello to TT. Yeah, you'd be frightened to see how these people behave. A lot of them are undercover monsters, man. Serious monsters. They have nothing about themselves. You ever have these co-workers where no matter how good you are at the job, they're always lying and telling all sort of tales about you? You have those as well, and you have to contend with those. You do. They're always telling a story and they're always telling a lie about you. Yeah, always. You can't go around it. You can't go around it. You can't get away from it. Have you ever had that experience? That one coworker that no matter how good you are or what good you say, they're always telling some kind of lie. Try for sink you in some kind of predicament at all times, and you have to be struggling to get yourself out of it. If it wasn't for the positive character that some of us have, people wouldn't even believe that the things that they say are not true, because they are so well fabricated that it puts you in a position. Hey nation, bless up, bossy. What go on, bro? It puts you in a position where people now start looking down on you. People start questioning whether or not it's true what they say about you. Yeah, man. And if as I say, your character never superseded you and go before you, and people really know what you are about and what and who you are, trust me, them would have did get rid of you, man. You get fired 20 times. But that's just a condition in the workplace. You have some immature people where you have to deal with. Whether at church, whether at school, at home, you have some real immature, ignorant people out there where they don't have no sense of value to them, man. They don't serve no purpose except for cause mischief. Yeah. Jump in the comment section again at sushi. I ignored a great deal of foolishness because living in another man's country, I focused on my primary objective. In all my racism encounters, I took one to the highest level. Continued. Just had enough at that workplace. Yeah, man. Right there, sir. As I said before, that's the first thing I said. Be bold enough to walk away. Sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to just low it out and just cut. I was talking to Triple T last evening, and we had a discussion about a fellow. He was in a relationship, and I'm talking about relationships now. The woman that he was dating at the time, the guy was working at a radio station, and the lady left him. But how she left him is she left him the worst way. She left him live on air. So she called into his radio program and broke up with him. But you know what though? A few months later, he got a call from a bigger radio station, and things started looking up for him. And you know what? She 6 months later was trying to get back into his life. That now work. So I saw people stay sometime and do something to try to hurt you. They try to debase you. They make you try to feel less of who you really are. And you have to just roll with the punches as Eileen did rightfully say. You have to learn to just roll the punches and no make them get the best of you. Can't make them get the best of you, because the moment then get the best of you, they have you. Yeah. If I can dictate to you, if I can dictate to you how you should operate, then I control you. If everything me say me know say it will affect you, I me control you now. Control you. Because I know what to say to make your day positive. I know what to say if it also kill your day if I want to kill it. So the control of your day is in my hand. Foreign TT says, Sushi says, Foreign TT, they don't mess with me. They don't mess with me at work. I speak the truth no matter who you are. Even VP Mattel the truth to him face, and he respect me from that day. Real way. Green Nation says real talk, bro. It's true. At Foreign TT, I make people know I can leave anytime. Nobody control me. It's true. You have to be in a position where people understand and respect your value. They have to understand and respect your value. Yeah, man, respect what I'm contributing to this organization. So if you don't want that anymore and you feel like you've had enough of me in this organization, can always clear out my drawer, clear out my desk, and keep it moving. Somebody who can identify the value will accept me. But me tell you this though. Nobody left you work if you not see one next work already. Because sit down a yard and I want nice something. Me do that for a long time. I want nice something. So if you not have another job line up, no leave your work. Roll the punches. But yeah, Green Nation, I see you something, bro. I see you something. You have to learn for roll with the punches, bro. You have to learn for roll with the punches. Report. I'm feeling a lot better, guys, than how I felt when I started this live. I know what the dog happen. When you're amongst good people, it rub off. And that is the reason why I come on the live this evening. When you're around good people, it has a tendency to rub off. And I'm glad for the love. Me even grateful for the people who they hear from a just start. You know? Foreign TT says, as a result of my actions, I caused a company to create a zero tolerance policy. It was unbelievable. Right this so. Foreign TT, you have to do that sometime. Be the difference. You want to see difference? Be the difference. Don't be afraid to stand out. Because you see, when you stand out and step out sometime, people have to check the levels and understand themselves. Especially when you are in the right. Coming out, tell nobody no if you know say you're in the wrong and I'll go loud up and disrespect and carry on. If you are in the right, show say you're in the right by exhuming that level of authority. I am in the right, and listen to me well. I refuse to be disrespected by your behavior. Now I understand that you are in control of this employment, but you're not control me. I can walk away from it at any time. You have to make them know that. You have to make them know that even when in the back of your mind you said, John, I hope they don't fire me, But you have to make them get that scared if you know say, hey, it is something that you are able to part ways with. Yeah. Foreign TT, keep a call you Foreign TT. Actually, you call, yeah, say Foreign TT. First in a sushi. At Foreign TT, good. I had some experience too. They discriminated and felt my wrath, and that never happened again. And Sushi also added, don't leave your job if you don't have any other plans. True. Somehow we get in our feelings and we just walk off of the work because you know because and because and because. So we walk off of the work. But you know what though? If you don't have something sensible for piggyback on, you just go and bear it. Go and go through. You'll be alright. When the time arises for you to leave, then you will be able to do so comfortably. Sushi also says, you can win your battles in a way that is not disrespectful. True. So true. I can agree with you 100%. But you know what though? Sternness. Oh, sternness help you to win any battle. Sushi. Firm. You have to know yourself and firm. I hear somebody said to me some time ago, yo, you can't too quick for skin your teeth. Because if you always a smile up with people, people take you for puppy show. Jamaican terms. People take you slightly when you're always that smiley person. And at the story of my life, that because I've always been a pleasant person. The first thing that greets you when you meet me is a smile. I mean that. I always have that kind heart towards people, but guess what? At some point in time, at some point in time, people believe that because you're always smiling, you are somebody that they can walk over. You're wrong. You're wrong. And that is the harsh reality of society these days. You have to let people know that, listen, being pleasant does not mean that you can just step over me. I'm not a floor mat. I'm not a floor mat, so you can walk over me. But you know what, though? Sadly, a lot of us, we get the walk on and we don't get up. Because nothing wrong in it. You can walk on me one time, but you know, get the second time to do it. I don't know who want to agree with me in the comment section, but it can happen the one time, but it not gonna happen again. Because you're not always going to be lucky for people not to walk on you. You're never going to be lucky enough for people not to try to disrespect you. But I guarantee you, after that first time, you ain't going to do it a second time. Sushi says, Farntichi says, Sushi, in the early days, we had to be careful because if we were laid off, the comments on your file would be, can't get along with others. Next job would be difficult. It's true. It's true. I fully understand what you're saying, Farntichi. I fully understand. You had to safeguard your character because a lot of people employment a lot of employment what they would do is slaughter your character. You're not there anymore to defend yourself, so they slaughter your character on their file. Especially if they never like you in the first place. Trust me, man. Yeah, real talk. Them set you up. And one of the wickedest thing, also, as far alluding to what Foreign TT said, is that reference call. when a company calls the old place that you were working at to get a background profile of you as well. Also, tell me what kind of person is Sushi, and they take this opportunity now if it doesn't rip you apart. Discrimination. Oh, she doesn't get along well with anybody. They're very disrespectful. She doesn't respect authority. All right, that's why them do the thing because they get the avenue now for this tear you, so then tear you. So as Foreign TT rightfully say, you have to just play fool for catch wise. You just playing on it on, but at the same time, you always have something up your sleeve. So before them could I did tell you say, hey, we don't need you anymore. You just go and just give them the little letter says, thank you for accommodating me at your establishment for the past 3 years. However, every good thing must come to an end. Therefore, we must part ways in a peaceful manner and kind. I wish you all the best. And once again, I appreciate everything that I've learned working at your establishment. Have a wonderful time, and I will see you again. And you give them the nice little resignation letter and you keep it moving. Gone to one next workplace, so I gotta appreciate you. Sometimes you have to do that to keep your sanity. You have to do that. You have to do that. So, we talk about the workplace. Oh, you know, in our where relationship is concerned. Our relationship, our next big old kickler fish. How do you encourage yourself in a relationship? And I wonder the serious one. I know. How do you do that, Sushi? How do you do that, Foreign TT? When you don't have a supportive partner, how you do that? How can you encourage yourself? Hmm. And I lie, some things are going behind closed door. Terrible, man. Rough, man. You have to understand, too, everybody know everybody. We keep telling people that. Everybody know everybody. Especially if it is an organizational settings. everybody know everybody TT. Everybody know everybody sushi. Because me and you a friend, but me I go ask Tom Brown if he know nothing about sushi. Oh, this girl asks for a job. You know anything about sushi? Tell me about her. And trust me, may I tell you, the worst things people can say about you, especially in our workplace, is when them sit down over a beer. Or when them sit down in our neutral settings. So they don't have no reason now for put on a show. Them just can talk openly. And when I worst thing that we can kill you, it can bill you too. Because sometimes when they all are reasoning, you're like, yo, say Sushi one of the best person you could ever have at your workplace. Me I tell you, that girl, she efficient and she work hard, and you get a good verbal recommendation. But if it's a case where them not like your mama, you done. All right, Green says, same thing happened to a friend of mine. She applied for a job and went for the interview. And when they called her supervisor, and when they called her supervisor have a kind of bad things to say about her. Yeah, man. That's a nasty supervisor out there. Hey, Dav. Long time in the see you. Today I call your name, Dav, and say a long time in the see you. Today. All right. I come to sushi. Plug in again. I let you in. Click the link again and forward up.
What's up?
Welcome upstairs, sushi. What one?
I'm driving, so I'm like trying to multitask. I'm like, let me just go up. How are you? Glad
I'm
you're
good.
laughing. Glad you get a nice little cheer up in the day. Know your mood was
True,
down, but
true,
glad you
true,
can get you laughing.
true. Real way. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, one second, let me put this phone up.
Yeah, man.
So
A
what
real way.
you were saying about relationship, or you can
Yeah. Oh, oh. Ooh. I wonder what happened.
sorry,
Yeah.
hang up.
No, man. No problem. Yeah, man. Me just say where relationships is concerned, the same thing. How you can actually encourage yourself. Okay, all right, let me just build the foundation on that for a little second. There are times when you're in a relationship where you're not getting that level of support from the other party, whatever the circumstances might be, and it causes you to feel down. So how do you encourage yourself? How
You
do you?
know what? It might sound weird, but honestly, I have a very supportive partner. Like my husband is very supportive with
Mhm.
everything I do. Like sometimes incoming call. Goes him calling. Yeah. He's very supportive in everything that I do. Like for me personally, like I'm always doing things. Like I'm a go getter,
Mhm.
right? So I'm
Right.
always doing something new and something different. Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, I'm telling you the amount of businesses I've done, the amount of things that me do and say, today I might feel like I want to do cake decorating. I
Mm-hmm.
say, you know what? And I always have a pitch. Hold on, hold on, me I gotta take a call and come back. Hold
No
on.
problem. All right. So Foreign TT was saying, I was the only black person in the management office. Management. Me tell you, you're in a highly position. Hate you for that, because you're not supposed to be nobody. I was the only black person in the management office, and because I never used to use the front desk, the front door, reception didn't know I worked upstairs. Uh, Continued. Oh, let me segue. I've been super busy, says Dav, but still trying to show support. I appreciate the support, my dearie. All right, continued. I am neatly dressed, etc., 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 with my ID, etc., etc. But reception stopped me and told me that I have to be an employee to be in that specific area. You see the level of disrespect. You see level of disrespect though. Could it be a case where front desk could have call you, reception could have call you and say, madam or sir, could you excuse me for a moment? Are you can I see your ID? Yeah. This comes with experience and understanding your spouse, etc. It's true. You have to know your partner. It's as simple as that. Know who you're in the marriage or the relationship with. Because the thing about it is this, a lot of the times we know of our partner and we don't know them. Get to know them. Find out the ins and outs. What makes them tick. Be personable in your pursuit. Know the person inside and out. Reason with them, man. Find out from a neutral perspective what makes them tick. And I'm saying that in our way because a lot of the times the only thing with the our mind is what we can do for each other and the intimacy, and every part of the conversation that we would ever have is relatable to either of us, to both of us, sorry. But we never separate the conversation ever to focus on what do you like? What makes you happy? You know, what are the things that make you tick? We not do that. We not split it.
You still
And
hearing me?
and so when the person, yes, we're hearing you
Okay.
well,
Oh, okay. I'm here.
Sushi.
Okay.
When the person now start manifesting these kind of behaviors, there's a problem because you don't know them and them don't know you. But when in a relationship 5 years, and it's sad. But anyway, go through back with your with this your thing,
Yeah,
Sushi.
but I'm just saying, like he's very supportive. He's supportive. Like I've always been doing stuff. Like I've done different. Got like so today I get up and it's like magic. Oh, I think this will work. I think I can do this business. Oh, I think I can do this. Like I'm
I mean that.
swear to you, the amount it's yesterday he went into the closet and he saw me with a bunch of stuff that I was doing, like for my merch and everything. It's like, look at these, what's going on here? And I'm like, he's like, every angle he turns, there's something, like some business venture, something in the house to remind you about something. But
Yeah,
he's very supportive. Like again, another thing I've done, like I went on vacation. I don't know if you know, when you go on vacation they have the travel, like the a lot of people would call it, what do you call it, what do you
travel
call it?
agent.
No, man, we call that thing where timeshares, a lot of people would talk about timeshares.
Yeah, yeah. Time
but
share.
but yeah, but you have different ones. That this one that I have was just with Royalton. Like you can go
Mm-hmm,
to the different hotels and you get VIP and you get your discounts and
mm-hmm.
whatever. Any one of the Royalton and certain kind of hotels you can go.
Yeah,
And I he knows all these things. He's been there because he's much older, right? So
right.
he's been around and been there, done that more on the streets kind of a thing. And I'm the one who is like, oh yes. And he always walks past them when we go on vacation. And I'm like, no, 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 no. This is a good thing. I can do this and I can sell this to people and I can do that and I can do that. I'm like, my husband's like, listen, I'm telling you, don't invest your money into this. Don't do it. He's like, might as well you take your money and you put it on your house in Jamaica or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, rather than you take it and you invest it and then whatever. And then like, oh, whatever. You just are doubting me, da 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 da. And he's like, you know what? I just do your thing. Can't say I never want you. And every time that thing comes to my house, that bill or something comes to my house because you have to pay like annual fees every time it comes, I always
Yeah,
argue because I get so mad because he told me not a good idea, and I convinced him it was a good idea and everything. And every time I'm supposed to book to go on a vacation, they're like the periods, they have a blackout period. You
yeah,
can't go on vacation. Like say I want to go Christmas. Maybe I want to take a trip on Christmas Day. That obviously it's gonna be booked. They're gonna
right.
say, "Oh, the hotels are full at this time." Blah blah blah. So every time I would call them, I would be arguing. You guys are such thieves. why you take my money? And then every time I want to go, and he just sit there and look at me like, look at this. And then he's
Yeah.
like, can't tell, sir, I never tell you. But
I say I
it
never
just
want to.
goes to show you, he's still like, he's always there to like support. It doesn't matter what it is, he's always there to support. Like he just lets me do whatever I want to do, kind of a thing. So that part I won't complain about. Is very supportive.
For real, for real. That
But
most
I know it's
most
difficult
important.
for a lot of people. Some people, it's really hard when you don't have that person in your corner. Like, like
No,
you're doing something and the person is always trying to tell you that no, your ideas is not good, or kind of puts you down all the time or whatever. That's kind of difficult for people. So, but I don't have that issue, I must say.
yeah, definitely, man. It's always good to have that kind of support. As I said earlier, no, when you have that support system, it goes a long way. It goes a long way when you have that support system. You can't go around it because
Mm-hmm.
there's value. There's value in it. The person obviously the value in you in order to support you.
Exactly.
And trust me, you keep going like that, one day you're gonna find the one that actually hits. And he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be right there beside you saying, hey, good job.
And the funny thing is, I'm laughing because that video, that TikTok video,
Hmm.
he was messing with me so much, and I was really angry at him. And then he took the phone and he's like, I'm gonna make you go viral." I'm like, what the hell? He's the one who recorded it. He's like, since you're so mad at me, let me just let you go viral. You can't say I never let you go viral. And he recorded the moment.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you, like, he's into all this kind of foolishness with me. Like, ooh, that thing we say, I'm going to take it and just record it and say
And
whatever. He's just
and
all
trust
a
me,
part
who don't
of
know
it.
sushi, sushi is a live wire. If you don't know her, she's a live wire. She enjoy herself to the fullest. Sushi a hot girl.
Yo, you see my head? I
That
swear.
gonna make it, that gonna make
I'm
it go viral. The sucking foot cover. Man.
like, why this man want to record me without my wig? But honestly, though,
Trust me. But
sometimes we have to just take bad things and make joke. Like you just have to take
yeah,
bad things,
yeah.
make joke. Oh
The
no.
video real. The
Yes.
video real. I'm saying real way. Me feel at one point in time to oh yeah, deal with him. Me feel like a me. I said, "Jano star." You know
But
me.
he
That's what I'm
want
saying.
bunny.
Oh.
But he want bunny for true. Honest to God, but he want bunny. But just count to 10 real quick.
Oh God.
Oh Lord. But it go, man and woman, we always, have we disagreements, and sometimes, you have a bad day, you might have a bad day or whatever, and then you
Yeah.
see if I just want to provoke you or whatever, like whatever the case is, I just have those moments. People really do
Yeah.
have those moments.
True. True.
But
True,
how's
man.
your day so far? How's your day been?
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
eh.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is give thanks for
The
life,
best part of
you
my
know?
day all the time. The best part of my day is when I came live with you guys.
Incoming call. Press the pickup
Hold
button to
on.
answer.
Man. Comments over here. Foreign TT is saying, long story short, it occurred on two other occasions with different receptionists, and they were both relieved of their duties after I reported their behavior. Yeah, man, that's true. You can't make them think they sweep under the carpet because they don't feel like they can do it all over again. Foreign TT, they're gonna feel like it's okay for them to act this kind of way. Keep your discrimination at home underneath your bed. I don't care to know your discrimination. Keep it at home. When you're in the privacies of the four walls of your family, your house and your family, you can display that kind of behavior and have all kind of discussions. But when you're out in public, respect people enough to be people. You went to school, I went to school. You got a good job, I got a good job. You understand? I did what I needed to do. I bust my butt to make sure that I'm in a position like this. And you are doing the very same thing. So both
So
of
far,
us can
TV,
coexist. Yeah,
very
both of us should be
TV
able to
comment.
coexist. Next comment. It seems like I have some of your husband's trait. Leave you to go on with yourself. If it is a success, great. If it is a failure, just sit back and watch your behavior. True. Right, that's all. Me not go
Sit back and
cuss with
watch
you.
me. Eh?
Me not go tell you say, okay, you want to go waste some money on you. No, no.
But
I might.
in a way, you guys are saying it, But when I say it in a little way, when I try not to really rub it in, because every time he comes, he gives me this look, and I don't.
Now you're talking.
Me just know what the look mean, and then me just respond and say, "What you tell me, right?" Because I know, like, just him reaction is like, what, like, him just sit over there and look for me like, look at how she go flip out now. Like, him just say, look, and me just know what the look mean. Like, I told you so.
You're lucky the next time you're gonna see him flip out the phone, just waiting. And as soon as you flip, he's like, yeah, got it. I'm gonna get it this time.
Oh,
I told
God.
you so. Me tell you. Me know say it never fail, me tell you. And
Yeah.
you listen to me, and this happens, so it's all
But
good.
we as woman, we just add edit. We want to say, we want to try with thing and we want to do the thing. And alright, for example, as man, una always come up with the things them we una want to do. And when una want to do it, una sold us an amazing idea. Like, when a man say him set in mind for do something, why me not even know which woman really can talk them out of it. But una set on a mind for doing a thing. So
Yeah.
in my head, like, if you want to do what you want to do and me say my idea gonna be great, then you need to believe some idea gonna be great. Even
True.
if you think it gonna fail, just believe some my idea gonna be great. It's like the same with my husband. He does stocks too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't get, for the love of Christ, me not like lose money. Me not like lose money. Me is not like a risk taker. So
Yeah.
I don't like lose money. So like, let me show you the level of me not like lose money. I would buy stocks, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
if I buy stocks and me see the stock will go up like maybe $2, $1 or something,
You
I'm
pull
like,
out.
yeah, I take my money right now. And my husband like, what the hell? Like, who does that? Because I don't want to lose my money, right? But for him, when I say he buys stocks, like, he buys stocks in like the thousands, like him to buy like monkey money stocks. And for me, I just can't get it. Like, when me buy stocks, like, me would I say me willing to lose $100 or $200, like them kind of level there, you get me?
Yeah.
But for him, he will go and he'll spend some thousands and stuff on it. And the other day, there was this stock I told him about, and when I bought the stock first, as I tell you, me buy, me start small. When I bought the stock first, it was like $15 for the stock.
Mm-hmm.
$15. And I took out the stock when it reached, I think, $21. I took out the stock when it was at $21. And my
Mm-hmm.
husband stayed there with the stock, stayed there with the stock. And you know how much a stock is now? $83. From
$83.
$15 to $83. And my husband still did not take out the money. I'm like, why are you like sitting here? Like, just take out the money and just leave stuff. Like, that's my thought process. Like, why the hell you go wait? And so the stock go back down to 50 something dollar. Tell me no, like, you wouldn't be mad, but he's saying to me, look at it. If you get it at 15 and it go up to 50 something, you're still not losing. But he says he
You
has a
still make more
cutoff
than your profit.
period. Yeah, but he must say him have a cutoff period, right? But sometimes you just don't know when the stock are gonna take like a big dip. So
Yeah,
even though
it's
you
true.
might say your cutoff is $60, and then you get up to my money gone on to $55. Like, for me, that very upsetting for no say you're gonna stick, you're gonna keep a stock, you're gonna make your stock go down from $80 to 50 something dollar. Like,
Yeah.
that just upset me.
No, but me understand exactly what you're talking about. 'Cause me used to do forex trading, so me know. Me used to
Yeah.
dabble with forex, so me know what you're talking about. And
So that's
sometimes,
just
trust me, you want to pull out the
ridiculous.
ear out of your head.
Yeah. Me don't know, me can't
But when
understand it.
you
Me
win
can't
nice.
see. So exactly. So I think for me, I'm always a person who wants to take, like, as I say, I'm not a risk
The win
taker.
part. You want to win.
Yeah. Yeah, so me, I me go casino and me win 150. Me go with $20. This is how bad I am. Like I just don't believe in losing my money and like squandering my money.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like me no know. It's just really a thing with me. Like it's so hard to just lose money like that. Like just throw it away in a sense. So like me go casino. When I go casino, I have a limit and my limit would be like $20. No joke.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
$20. Me tell myself me I go spend $20 and then that's it. Cause you know when you go casino, you get addicting where you spend your sister, you get some and you spend more, you spend more.
Yes.
So I go with
Cause it draws you
$20.
in.
Yeah, and I get $150 more per month. What you think me I gonna do? What you
Pull it
think
out.
me sushi I gonna do? Okay.
Pull it out and start back
I
at
said
20.
I said $150. I exit the place as fast. Come say, "Una not taking back the $150 from me because you know if you go back to these machines, it's gonna make you pay that same 150 where you make back in the machine." I
Yep.
leave. That buy me a good meal down by Niagara Falls, cause
Back
girl
the
ain't gonna
motor.
give it back to them. My husband said you're a real sample because he will probably stay there and put back the 150 back. Me not do that, sir. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. That's all. All right. Comment. Let me just jump on a comment here real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Foreign TT says there are many times I have told my wife to do something, and she will always put up a fight. When it is a success, she is very happy. On the other hand, she has been right on some occasions. Yeah, sometimes she right. Yes. All right. Comment team
Exactly.
with Foreign TT.
But you not tell me when we're right either. On the kind
No,
of
me will
keep
tell
it
you.
to yourself.
No, me will tell you when you're right. When you're right, me will tell you when you're right.
Mhm.
And as a matter of fact, I will be one of the first persons to congratulate you because I believe for
No,
my
like in
partner,
terms
I
of
should be
your
your
stuff, like with
greatest
foreign
cheerleader.
TTS say, like with foreign TTS say, like
Yeah, man. Me
so you
accept
would
it,
have tell
man.
her right away,
Me
like if it's
accept
a
it.
big failure, you go say it.
Yeah, man. Me also big up yourself, babes. All
No,
when it a
not
bun
for
me. Yeah, man.
she,
Big up
for
yourself, babe.
you, for you. Like say for example, you do something. Like for example,
Mm-hmm.
you say she said to you, say you're a thing that go fail, but you never listen, and you still go ahead and do it. That me a talk about. Would you
Yeah.
admit it? Would you admit it
To
on
say
your
that I was
level? Like
wrong.
yeah, like say she tell you say don't do something and you
Yeah.
fail at it. Would you go back and admit?
Yeah, man.
Oh, my husband
Yeah,
take a
man.
while for come. It take a while.
Yeah, man. Me tell her, say, babes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, man. Right, still. I mean, I give her the look away. Right, you know, but
Okay, yes, gonna do that. And it take a little while to come back.
you know,
Oh
you're right,
God.
man. But you know, it thing go. All right, we fire TT again. At the end of the day, relationship slash marriage can be fun. Could be fun. I don't know, like, actually, are you have to spice up a thing, man?
Exactly.
Marriage and relationship and about just sex and no people just confuse
Exactly.
things like others.
Exactly.
That's why I said a while ago, sushi. You have to know your partner. The relationship with you and your partner have goes beyond the intimacy. And as a matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
if you zone into intimacy, any at all, intimacy has more value than just in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Intimacy, from my perspective, is knowing is making her or him feel comfortable in your presence.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most
Mm-hmm.
intimate settings you could ever have sushi is even if you sit down and you rest your head in your lap and you not talk, in just
Mm-hmm.
did it and you just bond, you just feel that level of bond.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
True.
most intimate thing that you could ever do with your partner. Just sit down and watch all a movie at home.
Oh gosh,
Well,
and that me just
cuddled
gonna
up.
say to you, say our intimate settings are 90-day fiancés, married at first sight, all these
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
and it's me make him watch it. And at the end of the day, it's so it's so comforting for know that a man wants to sit down and really watch them something here with them woman. Like not
yeah,
many men want to sit down and watch them reality TV something here. But it's really good for know say you have that person where we look forward to watching it together. So it's like me can guarantee if it come like on Wednesdays, I say, oh, marry that first sight, and
Yeah.
if the time I come up and me do something, he might call me and say, hey, marry that first sight. And, I find myself beside him and the two hour I watch it, or 90 Day
Right. Yes.
Fiance. So, these are really the things that really
Yeah.
make some people relationships strive. You can't just always think about sex as you said it true. It's not always about it. Can every time woman want to have sex. But no man
Man either.
always want to have sex, but
Man
Jesus.
either, you know.
Eh?
And women don't know that. A lot of ladies don't know that too. There are other times men don't
Mhm.
want to either. It's just because they know say then lady or need it and they want it seem like she go have the urgency if you go out to go get it and do it. But sometimes man tired too.
Jen, for me husband not tired. Make always tell them say me have to hide from the man. It's like in come like them setting pan me. Every 2 seconds the man find me. Me have to hide from him sometime and not lie to you. Me have to hide.
Me hide behind the
If
teddy bear. Maybe hide behind
always
no
not
puppy.
support me. That's why the one gun him come in and kick him and him dead there fatigue me and him know say me not talk to him and him there behind me a gyrate. So me not
Me
know
know say
why
one
me
comment a while ago make you know me know say
not
to that draw.
eh?
So she me know it to that draw out some people, you know. The comment we
What?
make a while ago, some people come out of the woodworks and are dead with laughing. You know. Me not say nothing. Anybody will see a laugh down in the comment section, sushi. Me not throw no stone.
Them the down
One
there
thing right.
quiet.
Down the quiet but stone fling.
Oh Lord. Oh gosh.
Yeah, well, but that's true, that's true. Watch me, I'll get go from here. Watch there.
What body up? Oh
The
Lord.
triple T down there, bad boy.
Triple T. Oh. Oh Lord.
My wife down there bad me up, sir.
Don't let body up. To come out real fast, do you?
Cause she knows that when me just say a while ago, no go so.
Right? It just fuck you every second. They
But
are
yeah,
so annoying, man.
yeah. That's true, you're still there. I have to big you up. This is I always admit when I am wrong, says foreign TT, right? Well, I miss nothing. I miss something. I miss something. I miss something. I miss something. Oh, I miss. All right. Foreign TT says at the end of the day, relationship. We get that. It sounds like okay, we get that too. It sounds like like you have a day trader behavior. I don't like stocks because during a financial crash, I lost big. My wife don't like to hear the word stocks. True. Uh, me,
TT, me a day trader, yes. Cause me no
yeah.
like lose.
I was a me like day trading too, but at the same time, I me used to even like being a sniper even more. Go
Mm-hmm.
in at the right time, take out what me take out and cut.
Man, you
You
can
know, that's what we
imagine
used to do
during
first.
like COVID, like a lot of people lost big. Like
Yeah.
during, like but some people just lucky, man. Some people are lucky.
You know what I heard about was Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about Robin Hood, and it's funny you can't do it in a Jamaica, but honestly, if I
Yeah.
was outside of Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
it's an option I definitely would invest in.
So
It's
Robin
like
Hood is a stock?
right. You
Okay.
you remember last year 2020 when the stock market had this big issue with the game traders,
Okay.
big issue
Mm-hmm.
where a couple of game traders bought up shares in Robinhood.
Okay.
Yeah. And what happened is that because they were trying to control the market, and the
Mm-hmm.
people in this decide say, all right, you're not gonna fight out Robinhood stocks, we're gonna buy up the stocks them. And
Mm-hmm.
gamers them buy up a whole lot of Robinhood stocks. Gamers, regular boy with just
Yeah.
the marina and t-shirt I play game the
Yeah.
world
Yeah.
became millionaires,
Yeah. Wow.
multi-millionaires overnight. You understand?
Wow.
So that's what Robinhood does. It gives you an opportunity to get in at a small amount,
Yeah,
and it's a stable, steady investment. So you don't have to trouble it. You just let it make it grow, because it never fail because
man.
you have the fuel behind it.
I bought one recently, and I put quite a few dollars in it, and as usual, my luck, the ones when me put my dollars in is the one it come like it both forget D list. Don't laugh. It come like it both forget D list. I just stopped looking at it
The
because
next time you got trade,
eh?
the next time you choose to trade because you pick fear.
But the funny thing is, I pick a few for him, and as me tell you, the one when me give him from 15 now, we got 80 something dollar, and me pick it.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one, a matter of fact, me and him, we both have money in the same 1 year, and him tap watch it completely. Me don't know why, him just give up on it, I guess. But me, the man, but some me when me money I go go where, hear me, nothing. It just keep getting lower and lower, and it's in the point 0.0004. Or something like that. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, this thing look like it's gonna get D-list. Holy mac. Sure, me over it now. Yeah,
That me
but
know too.
maybe tomorrow I wake up and I see it gone. $20, Lord. If
Because
I
it
would
can
have been
jump.
singing, woo, if
Because
I
it
would
can
have been
jump.
singing, yeah. Me just did want it go to $1, I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Foreign TT says, I always admit when I am wrong because it's right in front of my face. When I am right, she experiences the success. It's right in front of her. Right, that's why it's true. You have to understand, say, una no opponent, una teammate. So when me win, you win, and when you lose, me lose. Me not gonna rub it
Mhm.
in, me not gonna rub it in your face like salt. I'm not gonna do
True.
that. Me not gonna do that. You know worth it for me to do that. Rub it in like a salt, me rubbing in your wound. All right. Tasha Timely Thoughts dead in the comment section. All right. The foreign TT says, I watch that with my wife. LOL. Marriage at first sight. Yeah. Even though we're in a two different countries, I watch it too with her sometimes when she watch it because she she loved marriage at first sight and I will listen when she watch
Yeah.
and she tell me everything what go on. So
Oh, okay.
right, that's all. I mean
Yeah,
ask her.
man.
I ask her to wow
This
no.
this season was a nightmare though. Like
Wow.
this one was a I don't even know how to describe it. It was so disappointed though.
Well what she say?
Nobody.
The only person who can bad me up. Oh yeah.
N- Nobody
I
in a
say,
stay together this season, which is so sad.
oh gosh. That's true, baby. And me
Why?
alone can do that. No, love you too. Oh yeah.
Oh, the lovebirds on.
You allow me, you know. You allow me. And that me I tell you sushi, you allow me. Let me enjoy the little time.
Big up yourself, wifey. Big up yourself.
At least not have me a laugh now. Me need it.
Oh Lord.
It's
Well,
just it's just a lot, you know?
yeah, me know. I'm
It's a
gonna
lot.
put up for some time.
Watch her, she run me. She said me if I go about my business.
Mm-mm.
Kuya,
No, yeah, sweet me up. Mm-mm.
watch there. All right. All right, ma. All right. Me done. Ask nothing more. Cree.
Oh Lord.
So
Well,
we
Jay,
can
me I go come leave you
no,
because
well,
me I
I'm
go
just
look
gonna
for
tell you.
mommy. Mommy,
I'm
me I
just
go
gonna
look
tell you.
for
So we have
mommy. Yeah,
6 minutes
yeah,
to
leave
go.
now too. How long you been
No,
stay 6 more minutes, man.
that's what I'm saying. I have 6 more minutes to go.
Yeah, don't come off right now. You have 6 more minutes to 2 hour. Oh my
Six
god.
6 more minutes to go.
Yeah.
So all right, that's what it there.
Right.
I don't know.
So
Maybe it depends on how my days go. I'm gonna
yeah.
start going live right after my classes finish
Yeah. Okay.
because I remember my teacher.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you don't really
Right
have
after my
much
class
time.
is finished, now me just go live and just spend 2 hours. Five by five by five
Mm-hmm.
thirty 5 o'clock me done.
Oh, foreign TT, but lots of numbers are even worse. Foreign TT, Jesus.
Me not fooling a lot or something.
No,
Me
sir. Them
always
just
say
there.
any day me play that's something I go win. And
What,
then
lots of?
yeah, and then the problem is me a Christian, so the fact that me go win now, it gonna be
You're gonna feed me. Yes, let them pass that way and get the money from.
exactly. So you better me just know about that trouble.
Hey, even that, me have a problem with, me will spend again. Me no like spend and lose. Me will go buy the scratch one them.
Oh
Me
yeah,
buy the small one them, like couple cents and like $1. Like me just say, so my husband say, you really expect so you go win millions off of them one them? Like me would have do the little dollar one them. I'm a scratch. I think the most I've ever won on one of those was $20. Must be $20.
like sushi. If any at all, me if you mess with anything like that, it probably would have been the scratch ones because me just love the fun of scratching and seeing the matching numbers. Me like that. But like if you go buy like no, son,
No,
can't
sir.
just for
One
the fun
time I
of
did
it.
feel lucky, but I never win nothing. I did feel lucky. I'm used to me I spend my time myself when I get into it one time. I'm gonna start to spend. Me say no, girl, this can be
Never stop.
easily become addicting. So I just stop. Yeah, man, because
True.
you find like it at 10% when you drive past a gas station. Oh, I need to
Just go
stop. I
buy.
need to get. Me now, I mean, I lose my money. No. Me
No.
not lose money. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Foreign
Tasha
TT, when
says,
you eat big foreign TT, remember me there.
all right, Tasha Time the Thought says, Osh, me play rough. Me know Tasha. Me know say you play rough, eh? You play rough, man.
Tasha
Yeah.
go on with herself, Tasha really a go on with herself down in her chat.
Yeah, style that, man. Our friend TT says, I don't give myself headache with stocks. I deal with lot of numbers. All right. So, says Tasha. Sushi, this season was awful. Remember that drama girl
Yes,
who mashed up everything in the people's
yes.
face?
But Fine TT, the person
My
who
God.
I that hurt me the most right now is Gil and Merla. Like that one hurt me. Cause Gil look like such a nice guy. I mean I know boy, some man can get some good man and just mess you up. No, sir. Gil look like such a nice guy. And if she really there with the guy that we named Johnny, she's only
Mhm.
with him for money. That girl just all about money and that's a you can't bother. Poor
Stock,
Gil.
yeah, stocks are gambling, says foreign TT. All right, so Sushi,
Mm?
final thoughts. I always like to end my lives using final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Oh Jesus, final thoughts for today.
Hmm.
Um, just always make sure so be that listening here because that was your topic, your original topic. Just
Yeah,
always make sure, we find the time out to listen to our significant others or even a friend or somebody because sometimes people might be in need and just that one little, just the fact that you can sit down and give them your undivided attention. There's
yeah,
so much things going on right now, especially during COVID. A lot has been going on. Like
true.
um the amount of things, some things people have got through and people don't even talk, especially here. No,
Yeah,
the winter come up, but like right now I'm gonna go look for my mom because she there warm and me know, she probably just want me to come look for her too
just
and a
some
listening
company.
ear. Yeah, cause me and my mom really close. So like
Yeah,
that will make it my point of duty just now for drive straight from work for come look for her. But just the people that were close to you and stuff, just make sure you give them that opportunity, give them a listening ear. Always try for check up on your people to see how them doing, because sometimes not everybody feel for talk, not everybody want to express themselves. But if you just offer that open answer, say, I'm here to listen and I'll always be here in a sense, then
yeah,
people will feel more relaxed to come, and feel comfortable coming and sharing. So that's my
definitely.
final thought.
All right. Appreciate you for being my guest.
No problem.
You share upstairs with me, and I appreciate you being a co-host, fabulous co-host. I hope sometime in the future we can do this again.
No problem. JD, big up yourself.
Watch your JD just pass through. JD, like up alive as you come in, my sister. JD, I'm a sister, you know. All right, touch
Yes,
your time,
Farin
thoughts.
TT, the fireman, the good body fireman, Farin TT. Yes, him one.
Yeah, we know.
Bye, Jay.
All right, bye
Enjoy the
bye.
day. Bye, Farin TT. Bye,
Sorry,
JD.
TT,
Bye,
bless up.
Chacha. Enjoy the day. Bye, everybody in the chat. Bye.
Bye. All right, thank you for passing through. All right, and thank you everybody for passing through as well. Really, really appreciate the company, and I appreciate you being with me here for 2 hours. Go through the state that we go through, and feeling a lot better leaving the live stream as I thought I would. So God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one. Jay says, and we are out of here.